So if you're a seller and you are thinking about putting your house on the market and you're kind of wondering what would a realtor say that I need to do, well, we're gonna give you the top 5 things that you probably need to consider. Numero uno, Russ, what is it?
Where does the house need paint?
Okay.
Do you have grimy handprints around all the light switches? Has the dog scratched the walls up? What's the front door look like?
Yes.
That's going to be the first impression.
Yeah, paint is important, and it's one of the best return on investments that you can possibly make when you're updating your house. And so making sure that the house, whether it's freshly painted for the full home or whether the paint touch-ups match so that it doesn't look like a weird Dalmatian situation happening, is so important. And also paint color is important.
Well, and let's talk about it on the exterior too, because the sun can really beat down a house over time. If you have a fresh coat of paint, the impression that leaves is, hey, these are sellers that are not deferring maintenance that they should be taking care of over time.
That's right. So number 2 leads us into curb appeal. So that means that taking care of, at the bottom of the garage, how that always gets a little warped or a little grimy down at the wood there, taking care of those things, freshly painting the soffit and the fascia if necessary, the front door, and then of course,
take a good look at your flower beds,
landscaping
in your yard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to trim some shrubs, and you also want to get them away from the house. Shrubs and things that are touching will be tagged by an inspector as termite conducive condition.
Yep.
You really just want it to be eye-popping.
Yeah.
This is a competitive market, right? It's a price war and a beauty pageant.
Yeah, we win both. Yeah, so make sure that you add some pops of color outside. All right, number 3, cleanliness. Cleanliness of a home is really important because when people walk in, even if they love the home, if it feels dirty, they're just disinterested. So I recently walked a renovated home with a buyer and the house was filthy. Like the baseboards just everywhere had coats of filth. Beautiful renovation, dirty house, was not interested because the house was filthy.
Yeah, and honestly, there's no excuse for that because it's easy enough to hire somebody to go through your house and take care of it now.
Yeah,
right?
get it clean.
We can refer you to housekeepers that can do a great job and get you prepped.
Yeah.
The question that comes up when you don't handle this is, what else have they not maintained? And then they start thinking of expensive things like, I bet they haven't maintained the air conditioning system, and so on.
Yeah, pride of ownership has to show through when people are viewing the home.
So number 4, I would say, is declutter. And think about this, you're about to move anyway, so you need to be packing things up. People want to walk in and be able to visualize their own stuff in your space. And if you're clogged in every corner with some artistic something or a piece of furniture everywhere, they're going to be overwhelmed by that. What they need is simple and space, right? Being able to see themselves there. And the other thing that I tell people too is we typically don't photograph the garage. That's like the basement in Texas. So get your stuff boxed up, put it in the garage. People know you're going to be moving. They're not going to hold that against you.
Yeah, and we have a process for that too. So, and then that leads us into number 5. We also have a process for this. Taking care of all those maintenance items. Like if you have a door handle that's loose, just tighten it. If you have a water heater that you know is on the way out, maybe talk about replacing it. Get rid of all of those little things because an inspection report with a lot of little things is just as bad as an inspection report with 1 or 2 big things.
Well, and let's talk about folks that are handy, okay? If you're dealing with this on the front end, let's say you discover you've got a little leak under the sink. Well, you know what? It's not too difficult to unscrew the P-trap there and the PVC piping and fix that yourself. If you get an inspector that notes that, guess what? Now they're going to want you to hire a plumber.
Yeah.
Everything gets more expensive. So if you're handy or you have a friend that's handy that can handle this type of stuff, that is a great way to save money before the inspection process forces you to hire a licensed plumber, licensed electrician. Obviously, don't do anything that's unsafe, but it can be a way you can save a lot of money and hold a deal together.
Yeah, and as I recently had a transaction terminate, and there was nothing major on that inspection report. It was just a lot of nitpicky things. And the other agent called me and just said, there's so many things, there's so many things. And when I looked at it, I was like, these are so many little tiny minor things, like a nick in the paint, like things like that. But those things add up, and for people who aren't handy, it becomes overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so just take care of it on the front end.
And they assume that something that you can't see has not been maintained.
Exactly. So sellers, you've got this, you can do it, but keep in mind there are 5 things that are really important for you to take a look at and get ahead of. So that is paint,
Curb appeal,
cleanliness,
decluttering,
and of course, taking care of those maintenance items. Just do it, you've got this.